What is up, everybody? Spoiler alert, live and direct. How's it going, you guys? It is August 22nd, 2023. We are closing in on the back third of the year. We are, like I say, we are knocking on the door of September. And that means we will have September, October, November, December, 4 months left. The last third of the year of 2023. And boom, here we are, 2024. So for those of you that have been following me and watching along through my whole journey, I appreciate it. For those of you that are new to this, man, I've been saying for 2 or 3 months now, don't wait for 2024. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for next week, next month, whatever. Whatever you want to achieve, whatever journey you want to start on, man, start today. Start today. Don't wait. It's honestly, you guys, it is no better time than now. I don't care if it's health and wellness, relationship, education, career, family, whatever it is, start building that foundation today. A 5-minute walk, read 10 pages in a book. We'll get to this in a minute. Whatever it is, don't wait. Don't hesitate. Take it from somebody that sat on the sidelines of life too long. I let myself get to 400 pounds. I sat on the sidelines for 10 plus years watching my family live life, and I could participate very little, very minimal. I was engaged, but I was watching. I was a spectator in my kids' life. I was a spectator in my wife's life. I did stuff with them, but I held them back from doing stuff because they did not want me to feel bad. And that's something we will discuss here in a little bit, of something I did a couple of weeks ago that 3 years ago I couldn't have done, and it was amazing. So, but what I want to get on here today and talk about, you guys, is we've got, like I say, a little over 4 months left of 2024 or 2023 till we get to 2024. Now is the time. Now is the time to get started. My journey started in September of 2019 when I was still 400 pounds, and I started going to the gym with my best friend since high school, Jeff Mang. He called me up, said, "Hey, you just moved to town where we just moved that July." He goes, "I just got a gym membership. Let's start going 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll lift for a half hour." So I went down, got my membership, met him that next day. It was probably very close to September 21st of 2019, somewhere in there. First workout, I get home. My wife goes, "How was it?" We met there at 7 o'clock, worked out from 7 to 7:30. It's back in the house at 7:15 or 7:45. I said, I was so embarrassed because I was so out of shape. I felt like crap. But I got in a habit of going to the gym and meeting him there 3 days a week. And then I started adding the elliptical. I get there 10 minutes early, do the elliptical for 10 minutes, then we'd lift. I got till COVID shut the gyms down in March of 2020, April 2020. I'd get there 45 minutes before we'd lift, and I'd get on the elliptical. I was still 400 pounds because my diet sucked, and I was trying to outwork a bad diet, and you can't do that. But I was building up these habits and these rituals, and I didn't even know it at the time. Fast forward, COVID shuts the gyms down. I stay on the trend of working out 3 days a week. And mind you, I go for a 2 or 3 mile walk / jog, and it was a slow jog. It was a 15, 16-minute mile jog at 400 pounds, and it would beat myself up. But in that process, I'd also started looking into gastric sleeve surgery. My good buddy, my business partner, with one of my business partners in the 180 project, Drew Stewart, had it about a year before me. He had great success with it, so I was in the process with it. COVID hits, it shuts it down for a little bit, but I get cleared, have the surgery September 21st, 2020, almost a year to the day that I started my workouts, and I didn't even realize it yet. Have my surgery. The big part of the deal with that was I knew that I had to exercise, I had to change my mindset, and I had to get a better relationship with food. The physical transformation I made, it'll be 3 years in exactly a month. A month from yesterday, I will be at the 3-year mark since my surgery. But the mental changes, the confidence, the ability to go out and do things with my family has been something that is unreal. But it all started with one step, making that decision. And it was a step that I took a year before I even had the surgery, and I didn't even know it. It was starting with the working out. And I've had a few people say, well, you had the surgery and that's why you've lost weight. The surgery, I will not lie, has been a huge, huge tool, a huge asset, and a huge reason why I went from 400 pounds to where I stay between 200 and 210 pounds. I'm in that range. I've been in that range for 2 years now. But that surgery does not get me up every morning to lace up my shoes and go run 4, 5, 6 miles. That surgery is not the only thing. I had to change my mind. I had to change how I thought and my process. And I had to go from I have to work out, I have to eat better, I have to take care of myself. I took have to out of the equation and made want to and get to. I changed one word from have to get to or want to. You change have to get and want. I tell you what, changes your mind, and the sky's the limit. Now, I'm not going to lie. Not every day do I feel like getting up and going and running. Motivation wanes. You can read Goggins' books, you could read Cameron Haynes' books, Jocko's books, you listen to their podcasts, Ed Milet, Grant Cardone, all these guys, different people in different areas, health and wellness, entrepreneurship, all this, and they will tell you motivation wanes. You had better build habits and rituals to stick to. This morning was a perfect example. It's hot here in Texas. It has been hot here in Texas for a long time now. So you've got to get up. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind going to the gym and running on the treadmill, but if I'm going to go run 6 miles, I want to be outside doing it. Even we around our property is a half-mile loop. I ran that 12 and a half loop circles this morning. At least I'm outside doing it. And I didn't put any headphones on or anything. I just was in my thoughts, thinking about the day, thinking about this video, thinking about all kinds of different stuff. But I ran that loop right at 11-minute mile, and I am not a runner. I'm not a natural-born runner. I am not fast, but I got out there and did it. But I'm not gonna lie, I had brain fog this morning. I did 6.5 yesterday. I could have had today be a walk day because that's what I try to do. I try to alternate. I'll run 1, 2, 3 days in a row, and then I'll walk 5 or 6 miles the next day, and just kind of gets my mind reset, lets my body reset and go on. Today could have very easily just been a walk day, but I had 5-mile walk day on Sunday. Then I ran a mile. So yesterday was a run day. But I had brain fog. I had body fatigue. The old Tony, the Tony from 3.5 years ago, would have found an excuse. I would have found an excuse, but I didn't let that stop me. I embraced that I knew it was going to suck, turn that suck of that run into I love it. Because I know when I'm done, I'm going to feel amazing. I may feel miserable. My legs feel like lead, and my body hurts, and my lungs, and my breathing. It took 3 miles for my body to warm up out of it. Kind of came out of that brain fog. Still had a great run, but I knew when I finished, I would be proud of myself. And I also knew that I was going to feel amazing. So you've got to embrace the suck. And like I say, there was no pain. It wasn't physical pain. It was mental anguish. I was out exercising, and I got to do it. I want to do it. But I've also learned to embrace that it takes me an hour, a little over an hour, at 11-minute miles, a little over an hour to go 6.2 miles for a 10K or whatever I ran today. I know I can do anything for an hour. So, and I'm going to feel so much better when I'm done. So I embraced it. I got it done this morning. I feel amazing. That being said, you guys, I'm not saying go out and run for an hour right now or go walk for an hour. I'm saying get started. Now is the time to get started. Trust me. Trust it. Take it from a guy who waited 45 years to figure this out. I want my story, my journey, my experience to help people get started sooner than me. Because I was a guy that I would look in the mirror and say, okay, I'm 30. By the time I'm 35, I'm going to be in shape. I'll start tomorrow. I'll start Monday. I'll start January 1st. Don't wait to start. Start right now. I promise you. You guys, you will not regret it. That being said, I want you guys to know that I have learned so much in the last 3 years. And one other thing. Drew Stewart and I, we started 75 Hard. Andy Frisella's program, 75 Hard. Check out his podcast. You can find out about 75 Hard. I got 10 days now. That's two 45-minute workouts, got to be 3 hours apart. One's got to be outside no matter what. You got to stick to a diet, no cheat meals. You got to drink a gallon of water a day, not Gatorade, not liquid. It's got to be a gallon of water on top of everything else. You've got to read 10 pages a day of a nonfiction book. I think I'm missing something else. No alcohol, no cheat meals for 75 days. We decided to give it a go. I got to day 10. Oh, you got to take a progress picture every day. Want to know what I messed up on? It was just a mental lapse. I did not take my progress picture on day 10. I got to day 10. I did everything. I got my 2 45-minute workouts in. I drank my gallon of water. I was doing everything. Boom, fail. I got to start over, which I say don't wait till tomorrow. I'm starting back tomorrow, but I have not stopped my workouts. Now, that being said, I myself, with my Fitbit and my Fitbit app, I'm at 100 days straight of getting some kind of workout in. Now, not every day is a 6 miler. There might be some workouts in there where I went for a 2-mile walk, but I did something. But that being said, I'm going to start back over on the 75 Hard. That is my goal, is to finish up. Segue out of that, I want you guys to take from my story, take from my experience, and learn from it, and chase your own 180 dream. What is your 180 project goals? What do you want to flip your life around 180 degrees? So Drew Stewart, Phil Benedum Jr., and myself are part of this company, 180 Project. Casey Jones built this company, and it's workout gear. As you see, my hat looks backwards because when you're in the mirror and you're working out, it's supposed to motivate you because it's really just you against you. When it comes to it, bottom line, you compete against yourself is the only person you're competing against every day. But we want our stories to inspire people. I want mine. I went from 400 pounds watching life from the sidelines to back to living it. Drew lost over 100 pounds. He is engaging, and he's back with his kids. He's got 2 twin boys. And he's got a teenage daughter that's big into volleyball. He's got a son that plays for Texas Tech football. He wanted to be there. He wanted to engage and be there and do stuff with him. And he's getting to do that because of his 180 Project story. Phil, his story in itself is amazing, but I'm going to let him tell his story. Once we're able to get we're going to have podcasts, we're going to have blogs, we're going to have stuff on our website. You can go check out our stories, Facebook, the 180 Project on Facebook, Instagram. My personal one, spoiler alert, Tony B. The other one is spoiler alert 180, and then the 180 _ project. Those are all the Instagram pages that you'll find 180 Project content. 2 of them are my personal page. The other one is our 180 Project page. Also, email me if you have any questions, tony@180project.com. All right, guys. So, what's my goals for the back half of 2023 into 2024? 75 Hard. That's on my bucket list. I'm going to check that off. Summer's over. My wife's back to teaching. My daughter's back into school into her junior year. We got high school rodeos coming up. Like I said, the weather's been miserable here in Texas. It's been hot, hot, hot. But my goals are to keep improving, to keep working on myself, to help share my story, my 180 Project story, my 180 Project journey, so I can help and inspire other people. I am not a trainer. I'm not a nutritionist. I just know what works for me, know what I've been doing, and I'm really excited about what the 180 Project brand can bring to people. So if you have any questions, if you guys want to know anything about my story, about Phil's story, about Drew's story, hit us up. Email me, Tony@180project.com. Ask us questions on Facebook. Like I said, our Facebook page is 180 Project. DM us there. Instagram. I mean, the 180_project. Spoiler alert, Tony B. Spoiler alert, 180. All those ways you can get in touch with us if you have any questions for me. One thing that I did, I love to read, but I always kick it down the road, and it's because of these right here. We all get caught up on our phones. We forget the most important, basic, simple stuff. So part of the 75 hard is read 10 pages a day. I got this book, Modern Warriors by Pete Hegseth, Fox News contributor, war hero. 10 pages a day is turned into 20, 30 minutes a day of me reading. I'll do it first thing in the morning or late at night before I go to bed. I tell you guys, pick this book up, Modern Warriors, Pete Hegseth. It's amazing. Both the David Goggins books, Can't Hurt Me. His one book, I can't think of the other one now, and Cameron Haynes, Keep Hammering. I've read both those books. Amazing. Just educate yourself. Whatever it is, if you're into music, if you're into history, if you're into politics, if you're into religion, get a book that interests you, read 10 pages a day, and I promise you, you'll see yourself investing more and more time into reading and broadening your mind and expanding your mind. For me, on the nutrition side, I just started. I'm about 3 weeks in. Gorilla Mind, collagen peptides. I just take one scoop with 8 ounces of water after my runs. It's supposed to help with inflammation in the joints, help with skin, hair, and nails. That's something since the weight loss surgery, I take a hair, skin, and nail supplement pill because I'm not getting as many nutrients because of the reduction in the size of my stomach with the gastric sleeve surgery. And I've been taking that for 3 years. But these collagen peptides for the last 3 weeks, I've been taking it. It has helped the inflammation in my right knee, which I have an old injury. I usually have to wear a knee brace for my runs. For the last week, I haven't had to wear it. It's not as sore. It's taking some of that soreness out. So go check it out, Gorilla Mind, the collagen peptide. I really believe in it. It's helped me. I'm not a paid endorsee. I just saw it on TikTok, Ziggle Monster. I follow him on TikTok. This man is a beast. He's a trainer. He's a bodybuilder. I was following him. He was taking it. I also started taking their Gorilla Mode premium proteins. I take 1 scoop of that, blend it with some ice. I blended it with 8 ounces of coffee and a tablespoon of peanut butter today. And that was my morning snack. Gave me 130 calories with the protein and then another 90 calories with the peanut butter. And it was 30 grams of protein. So I'm really big about getting my protein in. That helps me. I think I didn't get enough protein the last couple of days, and that was part of my brain fog and the fatigue I felt this morning. Like I said, not a trainer, not a nutritionist, but that is my 2 cents on what I'm doing on my nutrition wise. So, all right, you guys, I promise you start today. I promise you will not regret it. And remember, you are not going to see results right away. But you know how you see results? One day at a time, step by step, build the foundation brick by brick. Believe me, there's days that I look back at the bricks I'm laying and my foundation is not very sturdy. But I can't go back, but I continue building from there. You guys, honestly, it's never too late. You're never too old. It's your turn. Go check out our website, 180project.com, and that's project with a K. Check out the gear, the merchandise. We got hats. This one, never give up. We've got shirts. We're working on it to where you can create your own sayings on your shirts, on your hats. We're still, go check it out. You can order stuff that's already in there in the queue. The creator tool, we're still having issues with it. But I promise you, we'll get it fixed. We appreciate everybody. I hope you guys get something from my videos from my journey, from my story, because I just want to share this. I hope I can inspire people, because I am living proof that you can flip your life around 180 degrees. You're never too old. It's never too late. It's your turn. If I started at 45 and 48, and I'm not going to lie, I'm living the life that I always dreamed of, and then I thought was never going to happen. The life that I thought was too far gone was a fantasy for me. I'm getting to do things that I thought I would never do again for my hobbies, which is team rope, rodeo. I'm getting to spend time with my girls. My quick story. I know I've been on here longer than I wanted to be, but quick story. For Kylie, who just turned 16 in June 29th, for her 11th birthday or 12th birthday, we went to a water park in Paso Robles, California. At 400 pounds, I could go on one slide, and that was one that you could go double or triples, and I could go double with my 11-year-old daughter because we exceeded the 500-pound weight limit or 400-pound weight limit, or I think it was 460 pounds. And with her and me on there, we were right at it. I went up there with my wife. I couldn't even go down that with my wife. And I had to walk down those stairs. You guys want to know how embarrassing and how much that hurt? But that still wasn't enough. It took me worried if I was going to see my daughters graduate high school, my youngest, walk my daughters down the aisle when they get married and see my grandkids, for me to take that long, hard look in the mirror and make the choice that I wanted to be. I had to be selfish so I could be around for them. But fast forward to a week ago Saturday, we went to a water park in Weatherford. I got to go on every ride. I was running up the hill. I actually got told by the lifeguard to walk. 48 years old, getting told to walk because I'm running like a little kid up the stairs of the hills. I'm doing stuff that I never thought I would be able to do again. I love it. I'm so grateful. I'm so excited and cannot wait to hear your story, hear your journey, and see how you change your life. Like I say, health and wellness, education, career, relationship, and family. You can do it. Little steps. Start today. Don't wait. Just think how far you'll be come January 1, 2024. All right, you guys. Like I say, hit me up. Tony at 180project.com. Instagram. You can hit us up on hit us up, direct message me, or message us on Facebook, the 180 Project page. Instagram, like I said, I've got 3 ways to get a hold of me. Spoiler alert _Tony B, Spoiler alert 180, and the 180 Project. All right. You guys have a great day. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Like I said, it's never too late. You're never too old. It's your turn. Let's build it brick by brick. And you know what? Check us out. Check out our website. All right, you guys. Have a great day.